welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out after reaching the 30. The back's got it. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It is intercepted. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, you talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down after that running play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Sooners will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage. The drive keeps going.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. On the move now. They can't stop him. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down, but, man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Did he get there on the ground? That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Breaks free. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers of recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Now here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
How about setting Reg there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Ncaa, here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to scramble. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. To the air, it's Lagway. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Sooners!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
On the run, it's Frazier.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him, and now before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He lets it go on the move. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And 6 more points to the total.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. And Chris, we got a tie game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Has a pass to the end zone. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Bulldogs will line up now. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Second down and goal. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one on the end zone. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle, it's Thomas. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get...
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch him there.
Perfect Terrific timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Hands off to the left. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Frazier. Breaks loose at the 40. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Georgia set it up for the 1st and 10 now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Throwing off play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Bringing pressure. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The pocket breaking down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now for the first down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Sooners pick up enough to get a first down there. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Sooners. And that will give them the lead now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. They stop at the 20. Trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a short completion of a big tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Critical moment of this conference championship, 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal at the 8. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing 2nd and goal. A run to the left, trying to find Pater. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Bringing it out. It's Sategna. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the point after is good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Lagway. On the move now. Caught near the sideline. It's Thomas. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the receiver's got it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He fires it down the middle. Caught way downfield and still winning inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Heading left after the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 38. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Georgia setting up with a first and 10 now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. And now this is the 8th play on this drive. We're going to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They jump on top out here in the fourth.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
PHC is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks in open space. Taken out, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. They get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? First down, looking to throw the ball. Zips it down the middle. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Sooners. This conference championship game has certainly lived up to the billing. Tremendous buzz in here. We're in for a classic finish.
And you can feel the intensity spilling over onto the field, even into the stands. Everyone knows how important it is to tie this game up, but this next drive could decide the final outcome of the football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him now, but he found a good lane in that return. So the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down play coming up for this offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up for the sack in a crucial moment.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They'll try the option play here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
We go with a direct snap. Look out, room to run here. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. So here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Bought some time, now lets it go. And the defense brings him down.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Here we go. Biggest play so far. Can the defense get a stop on third and goal here in OT? Keeper trying to get to the marker. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
No problem. PAT right down the middle. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. So here we have a challenging fourth down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted, a crucial overtime mistake.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.